Hello! Welcome to the Shark Stream! Sorry it took me like a minute longer than it normally does to start up. For the last minute or so, I have had a mouthful of McDonald's apple pie. And I didn't want to just like come on and have the first thing I say, just like mouthful of pie. Hello! Hi, Mist. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. It's Silent Hill Saturday. And I want to go ahead and turn a light on and the fan as well. It's a little dark in here and I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. So what better way to fix that than by turning on a light and a fan? So, I hope everybody has had a pretty good Saturday morning. I certainly have. Now, before we get started with the game today, I wanted to go ahead and start with a little bit of, I guess, sort of Shark Stream book club-ish content. So this is something I've mentioned a couple of times as we've been playing through this game. My throat's all gunky. Ugh. Should probably like get a bottle of water. What was I saying? So this is something I've mentioned a couple of times over the course of this playthrough. Where, I need to get Cyberpunk 2077 out of the Xbox. Mitty, you're drooling on the Xbox as you're sleeping. You're so gross, I love you. I haven't started playing Cyberpunk 2077 yet. Believe me, when I do, I will let you know my thoughts on it. Because, no, I'm not streaming this. I'm willing to pay not full price to try it out, but, like, I'm not about to give it the kind of publicity it so desperately needs and wants. But as I've mentioned a couple of times over the course of this particular stream series, one thing that Konami did in the lead up to this game is they released a number of character blogs. These were online diaries written in the voice of a handful of characters from our game, our main trio, as it were. Alex Shepard, L. Holloway, and Deputy... I almost said his name was Joey Wheeler, but I know that's not right, and that's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Character. Deputy Wheeler. And I thought it would be fun to read through that real quick, because they're all a little goofy, especially Wheeler's. Wheeler's is the most fun, because like I've mentioned, I think me and Bob talked about this. Wheeler's whole shtick is that you wouldn't really be able to tell from the game unless you got, like, the joke ending. But Wheeler's whole shtick is that he's, like, a big conspiracy nut. But it's like harmless conspiracies, like I think Bob, explained. So his blog is sort of written in that after that fashion of being, like, a conspiracy nut. I want to go ahead and read these now, because we don't really have a lot of game left. So I figure I might as well... I didn't, like, prepare any sort of, like, special display for this. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's, Okay, let me just get in here real quick. 1 second. Okay. Alright, let's just get that off the screen. I guess let's just throw a text thing up here. Silent Hill. I'm reading Silent Hill. Hold on. Silent Hill Homecoming character blogs. Is there any way that, like, I can center all that? Alignment, here we go. Center. Okay. Let's put that, like, right here. And then, Silent Hill. Art. A JPEG will do. Alright, one second, I gotta turn off the Streamlabs so that I can just slide this on over here. Okay. Oh, shit, wait. There, oh. Hold on. Oh, fuck, did I put it in the Streamlabs? God damn it. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay. We're good. This is fine. Okay, okay. So, let's get started here. So the first blog that we have here is from the perspective of Alex Shepard. August 2nd. It's hot here, sweltering. I can barely breathe. But I guess that's the point. War is hell, right? Why am I writing this? Some of the guys said it would be good for me to communicate with the outside world. Keeps up your morale and improves mental health. Sir, yes sir. Besides, what else am I gonna do with my free time? Write home? Unfortunately, I can't tell you where I am. And I can't tell you what I'm doing here either. All I can tell you is my name. PFC Alex Shepard. And all you need to know is I'm a million miles from home in the middle of nowhere, with thousands of people trying to kill me every day. So how did I get here? Well, I guess I should probably explain. Well, I guess I should probably explain is a really bad place to end a blog post, honestly. Like, imagine talking to some. So first off, I want to go ahead and acknowledge something here. These are people who are being paid to roleplay as a character, and quite frankly, the dream. Like, okay, I know that's just acting, but like, whatever. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah. So, this really. Imagine walking up to somebody, telling them who you are, and being really cryptic about it, and then you're just like, I bet you're wondering why I'm talking to you today. Let me explain. And then you just fucking walk away. That is the blog equivalent of that. Anyway, the next blog was August 4th. Went on patrol today. That's pretty much what we do every day. I'd give you the details, but A, I'd get court-martialed, and B, it's not that interesting. It's mostly driving around, keeping your eyes open, looking for bad guys. Most of the time, nothing happens. If something does, I'll let you know. I said I'd tell you how I got here. I guess there are a lot of reasons. They're pretty much the same as everybody else's. Small town, not many choices, military dad, military son. I'll get to him later. Don't have energy right now. But I guess the main reason I joined up was I wanted to make a difference. Do some good. I know it sounds cheesy, but who knows? Maybe I'll learn something about myself. I'm not trying to be a badass or a hero or anything. I just want to do something that matters. My guy, if you wanted to make a difference and do some good, probably shouldn't have joined the army. Anyway, August 5th. Today it was so hot that I thought my skin was going to melt right off my body. Our tents have AC, but the cool air never stays in. Still, when you go inside any of the mobile CPs, you stay there as long as you can, whether you have any business there or not. It feels good. I used to love the heat. In the summertime, my brother and I would spend every second we could at the beach. Our town is on a lake, and there were always tourists coming into town to go fishing or boating or whatever. When I was in high school, I would sometimes work at the docks filling gas to make some money. The girls who came there on vacation. Don't even get me started talking about girls while I'm stuck out here. Damn, I just got really homesick for a second thinking about summertime. My last summer there, I hung out with my friend Elle pretty much every day. I could probably write 5 pages just about her. Just about the coolest chick in the world. We were friends all through high school up until I left, but I haven't really been in touch with her since. I haven't really been in touch with anyone. I guess that's kind of the point. One of the reasons I left. Things weren't always so great back there. They weren't always like the summertime. In fact, most of the time, things sucked. I'm gonna make a really gross noise real quick. 1 second. Okay, I muted to save y'all. I'm feeling really gunky. I don't know what it is. August 6th. We took a patrol through a town about 50 miles from here today. It was like a ghost town. Storm blew through and you could barely see 20 feet in front of your face. Every once in a while, some villagers would appear and we would train our weapons on them. They wouldn't even react. They would just walk right by us as if we weren't even there. It was spooky. I was glad as hell when we got out of there. That was the first time I ever really felt afraid here. I felt like there was something waiting for me around every corner. I felt vulnerable. The only thing that kept me going was the mission. I'm just glad to be back in my tent now. My dad would have called me weak. He spent 15 years in the military. Yeah, nothing to live up to there, huh? He tried to groom me to be a soldier for a while, but he pretty much gave up on that after my brother was born. I think it surprised the hell out of him when I enlisted. He probably didn't think I could do it. Well, here I am. How long does this go on for? Jesus, this is long. I don't know if I'm going to get into Ellen Wheeler's stuff. We're going to see how long it takes me to get through this first. There's a local kid who comes by every day trying to sell stuff. When he first showed up, the MPs were nervous and searched him to make sure he wasn't carrying bombs. But after 2 days, he became everybody's best friend. He's got this huge smile, and he just charms everybody. He reminds me of my brother, Joshua. Everybody loves Joshua. Even when he does something wrong, he never gets in trouble. He just smiles that big smile and gets himself out of it. I remember the day he was born, how happy my parents were. It was almost like relief. Joshua was 10 years younger than... Joshua's 10 years younger than... Okay. And I think they were trying to have another kid the entire time, so I think they were just glad he was healthy. They pretty much spoiled him from that day on. I didn't mind at first, because he and I get along great, but they basically wrote me off after he showed up. Even now, I haven't received a single letter from them since I left. I don't bother with mail call. Back in high school, I knew I had to get out of town. That's something I can never really talk to Elle about. Both our families have been here for generations. Get it? Shepherd's Glen? I know. Don't remind me how much it sucks to have the town named after some great-great-grandfather of yours. So it's not an easy thing to discuss. But Elle never really felt that pressure to live up to her family name. She was independent. She did her own thing. She wasn't like other girls. No one told her how to live. I loved that. When I left, everything was just so chaotic that I never even got the chance to say goodbye. But I've been gone so long now, I don't even know if she'd remember me. August 9th. I saw a guy's legs get blown off today. He was walking patrol alongside an APC when an anti-personnel mine went off from the side of the road. The top half of his body did a backflip and landed right in front of me. Without thinking, I wrapped a tourniquet around each bloody stump and began to give him CPR. I was at it for an hour before the medic showed up. Then I went around the corner and threw up for 20 minutes. That's rough, buddy! I grew up in a small town. This is August 10th, by the way. I grew up in a small town. I left because I wanted to make a difference, and the people around me were too blind to see that I could. I don't care if I ever go back there, but I'd like the people I do care about to know that in a bad situation, I did everything I could to make it better. I'd want them to be proud of me. We're going on a mission tonight. No patrols, no guard duty, a real mission. Militias have taken control of a nearby town, and we're going in to clear them out and liberate the civilians living there. We're trained, we're ready. This is the reason we're here. 2 weeks later. August 22nd. I know it's been a while since my last post. I've been asking them to let me get a computer, but they kept saying I was too weak. I guess it's kind of obvious I'm not in the field anymore. The last time I wrote, we were just about to deploy in a small town to dislodge the militias that had taken control. It sounded like a good idea. The town was quiet when we entered it. That already made us suspicious. We were entering the town center when small arms fire erupted all around us. A rocket took out our lead vehicle, trapping us. It was an ambush. We called in air support and returned fire, but we were outnumbered. Guys started getting hit all around me, guys I knew, dying right in front of me. Sergeant Nash pulled us together, and we took cover behind a concrete wall. The last thing I remember was the whistle of an incoming rocket, and the weight of that concrete wall crashing down on me. Chopper ride and a couple of flights later, and I'm back in the States. I don't really remember any of it. Everything went black, and I woke up in this military hospital, being wheeled in for surgery. I was in and out for the next few days, dreaming mostly. Even now, I'm not 100%. In fact, writing this has made me exhausted. I'll have to finish the rest later. Hey Audrey, welcome to the Shark Stream. This guy sounds like he owns a bunch of anime figures. Like, not in a cool way, more like a I neg girls on Gaia Online way. Ooh. That's Alex Shepard for you. Mr. Forehead himself. August 23rd. Alright, 1 second. They gave me a hard time about using the computer again. I need my rest, they say. That's all I do. Rest. I need at least some connection to the outside world. Found out today that Sergeant Nash is alive and well and is alive and here in the hospital. I'm going to try to visit him when I get the chance. I'm still in a wheelchair, so it's hard to get around without someone's help. Makes me feel pathetic. Oh, come on, man. Get over yourself. I don't know if anyone else made it. Maybe Nash will know. I haven't heard anything from my parents. I don't even know if they know I'm here. August 24th. Found Sergeant Nash. He's in good shape and remembers a lot about what happened. As it turns out, the militias were tipped off to our coming that day. The very same villagers we were sent there to protect were keeping tabs on us, our movements, our departure from base, everything. They gave all this information to the militias so they would be ready for us when we got there. They sold us out. You probably deserved it, honestly. Warning, he needs to check his Gaia threads. How's he gonna neg girls if they're restricting his computer time? Air support arrived shortly after I got hit. They leveled any building the enemy might be hiding in. Choppers came in to make sure everyone got out, wounded, dead, or alive. We lost over half our squad. This whole ordeal taught me an important lesson. Instead of paying attention to the task at hand, I got sidetracked, thinking I had to do some sort of greater good in order to prove myself or some shit like that. I got caught up in trying to save the world instead of focusing on what was important and sticking to the mission. That kind of thinking cost men their lives. Won't happen again. August 25th. The food here is terrible. My bed is stiff. There's only one thing that makes it bearable. The nurses. So, Audrey's headcanon about Alex Shepard is going to make this next part a little extra funny. These girls are incredible. They have these pristine white uniforms cut right above the knee, their breasts spilling out from their shirts. Look, I don't want to sound like a dirtbag or anything. I'm just saying, I appreciate the military providing us with this one thing to brighten our days. Maybe it's sort of like payback for getting us stuck in this place to begin with. I don't know. All I can say is thank you. So for the record, this is supposed to be the in-universe explanation for the nurses in the game and why they're dressed like that, as opposed to we just took the design from the movie. Let's see if there's any more entries about how much tit these nurses have. August 26th. Started my physical therapy today. I'm making it a goal to be walking in a month. They say that's pushing it, but I don't care. I'm ready to destroy my body so that I don't feel pathetic anymore. Jesus. He didn't actually say that. That was my embellishment. I can't stay in this place forever, although I'm not really sure where I'm going next. The physical therapy was grueling. Holding myself by my arms and trying to teach my legs how to walk again. They felt like two big sack of potatoes. But I kept trying. No matter what, I'm gonna keep trying. I talked to Sergeant Nash again today. He's doing much better and will probably be heading home soon. He's a good man. Alright, so the next entry is a week later, September 2nd. My days are now filled with exercise, mental and physical exercises to make me stronger. Vitamin shots in the morning, breakfast, physical therapy, lunch, more physical therapy, dinner, psych evaluations, vaccinations, weigh-ins, muscle measurements, bone density tests, and on and on and on. I'm starting to feel like a science experiment, but I am getting stronger. I can hold myself up on my own 2 feet. At night, I do push-ups on the floor and then climb back into bed. I refuse to waste away in this place. Dude, you're actually going to, like... Listen, you should really make sure that, like, if you're given, like, a regiment like this, that you're sticking to it and pacing yourself, because otherwise you're going to end up doing more damage. Like, that's just an aside real quick. We here at the Shark Stream wish to push, like, safe physical therapy practices, let's say. Little less than a week later, September 8th, Sergeant Nash left today. I went down to his room on my crutches to say goodbye. He's heading home for a couple weeks, and then they're shipping him back over. He was hoping he could spend more time with his wife and daughter, but they said they need him. It really kind of freaked me out. Is that what they're gonna do when I'm better? Ship me back? I don't think I could go back there. I don't think I can watch people I know dying in front of me again. Why did you join the army then? Like, listen. You should probably have some healthy expectations about, like, the workplace that you're getting yourself into. And generally speaking, that's a very real thing that you could deal with. Whatever. Nash said something weird before he left. I don't know if he felt betrayed for being sent back into the field so quickly, or whether it was a reference to the ambush that put us here in the first place, but he looked at me and he said, "Don't trust anyone." 4 days later, September 12th. I walked down the hall and back today, all by myself. No crutches, no handrails, nothing. I wish Nash could have seen it. I have a real sense of accomplishment, but also a sense of dread. What's next? I'll be better soon. And then what will they do with me? September 13th. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I may ramble a bit. I'm still a bit confused. I'm trying to remember it as best as I can, but it comes and goes. That's why I need to write it down. I had a nightmare last night. I was here, in the hospital, but it wasn't really the hospital, you know what I mean? It was transformed, like a twisted version of it. Everything was the same, but kind of upside down. I kept hearing weird noises and sounds like people were being killed, and it was dark. I could barely see anything. Then I saw my brother Joshua. He was there in the hospital, but every time I got near him, he would run away. He talked to me like he didn't know who I was. Oh, hold on. I need to put this YouTube video of like 30 minutes of Red Hot Skull for Red Mountain Sonic Adventure Music Extended Music OST original soundtrack on loop so that it doesn't go into like something else that I don't want to be playing. I hope everybody's enjoying the... Maybe that's because of your slip about reliving history. Conspiracy. That's very good, Mist. Hold on, I'm gonna... I almost called the character of Deputy... Where did I just save that to? Hold on. Why did I save that to a Whips folder? Get out of here, Whips. I accidentally called Deputy Wheeler, or I almost called him Deputy Joey Wheeler. So Mist made this. Which is very funny. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, here we go. When I woke up, I was screaming. I wasn't sure if I was awake or not, because I was still in the hospital, and it was dark. Then the nurses ran in. I couldn't calm down, even with all their breasts spilling out of their shirt. No, he doesn't write that. I couldn't calm down, so eventually they stuck me with a needle and sedated me. That's why all of this stuff's kind of a blur. I'm still a little loopy from the drugs. I think I've calmed down, but I can't get those images of Joshua, out of my head. Why wouldn't he listen to me? Why was he here in the hospital? We've got a few more to get through. Bear with me. September 14th. This is the next day. I'm feeling a little better today. I've been having trouble sleeping, but I'm trying not to let it get in the way of my exercises. My legs are stronger. I'm starting to walk stairs now. When I was back in high school, I remember my friend Elle used to run track. After school, you could always see the team circling the gym, running up the stairs to the weight deck, then back down to the other side. I remember thinking how exhausting it must be to run all those stairs. Now I feel that way after climbing just one flight. Getting stronger is the one thing I have to focus on right now. I don't really want to think about anything else. September 15th. I had the dream again. It went on even longer this time. No matter how close I got to Joshua, he always got away. He kept asking me for things, but whatever I got him didn't seem to help. He didn't look good. Something was wrong. I know it was just a dream, but I've had this bad feeling all day long that something's wrong with him. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I just can't shake it. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. The doctors are gonna give me something to help me sleep tonight. I'm not so sure I want to. I don't know why I'm going into a weird cadence for this. 3 days later, September 18th. I asked the staff at the hospital to try to get in touch with my parents. I haven't heard from them since I got here. I just want them to leave a message or something, let me know Joshua's okay. Joshua. I'm sure he is. I just want to know for sure. I can't get better if I'm worried about some stupid dream. 3 days later, September 21st. I'm having the dream every night now. I stopped telling the doctors about it. I lie now because every time I tell them, they stick me with another needle to make me sleep. I'm sick of it. And the psychiatrist is at it every day, too, wanting to know all the details, wanting to know if I'm stressed out about anything. Yeah, asshole, I'm stressed out about this stupid dream. I'm worried that my brother and my parents won't call me back. So yeah, I'm stressed out. The drugs keep me drowsy. They make me muscles weak. They make me muscles weak. Alex Shepard has become Irish. Is Shepard an Irish name? I actually don't know. Hold on. Origins of surname Shepard. It's Middle English, so like, no. Which is why I don't tell them about the dreams now. They need to get out of this place, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I've got my wits about me. 4 days later, September 25th. I've been doing reconnaissance. During my morning walks around the halls, I've mentally cataloged all the exits and all the places where the MPs are stationed. It gives my days purpose. It's like another mission. Yeah, because the last mission you went on went so well. The dreams haven't stopped. Although I haven't told anyone aside from whoever's reading this, I feel better now that they've stopped giving me the drugs. I'm more focused. I dread the thought of going back home to Shepherd's Glen, but it's a necessary evil. I can't stay here feeling like this. I just need to check on Joshua and make sure he's alright. September 29th. They found out about the dreams. I must have been talking in my sleep. I woke up shouting Joshua's name again the other night, and they sedated me right away. You know, Alex, I'm wondering if maybe the reason that they found out is because you signed this blog with your name in the very first post. And you've been talking about the dreams and how you've been lying to the doctors the whole time. I'm just saying, it's a fucking hospital. They have Google. I told them that I just needed to get out of here long enough to check on my brother. They said that I'm suffering some sort of post-traumatic shock. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They are doctors. Or maybe they do. Is that all this is? If so, how do I make it stop? Probably by listening to the doctors. I can't think straight with the drugs they put me on. Whatever they are, they're not helping. They make me sleep, but they don't take away the dreams. More importantly, they don't take away this awful feeling. I just need to go. 2 days later, October 1st. I'm making a plan to get out of here. It's not like it's high security. It's not a prison or anything, but it is a military hospital. They've got MPs by all the exits. You can't leave without the right papers. So I'll have to break out. Will they come for me? I doubt it. They'll probably figure I'd come back eventually. And who knows? Maybe I will. Then again, I don't know if military life suits me anymore. I don't really know about what my future holds. Only that I won't be here much longer. So he's talking about going AWOL, which is a crime. So I don't know how well conceived this plan is. He did sign the blog with his full legal name, didn't he? He did, yeah. 6 days later, October 7th. The plan is set. On my morning walks, I discovered an exit to a loading dock at the back of the building. I was out there looking it over for a good 5 minutes before an MP found me. I acted dumb, like I was drugged up, an easy thing to fake at this point. I pretended I was lost. Well, you can't be back here, soldier, he said. You gotta get back inside where they can make you all better. Condescending ass. Boy, will he be pissed when he finds out I got out that way. I went online and got a map of the area? The area? The area around the hospital, and found that the main road in front of the palace? Jesus Christ, Gage, come on! The main road in front of the place leads right out to the highway. I figure I can get out through the loading dock exit, get up the road to the highway, and then hitch a ride from there. If I leave before midnight, I should be in Shepherd's Glen by morning. And then, of course, he hitched a ride from fucking Travis Grady of Silent Hill Origins fame. Hopefully none of the staff here are reading this. If they are, I'm screwed. Yeah. Can't imagine that there's any indication that they might be reading this. Don't worry, he's now just talking about going AWOL on a public blog. It'll be fine. 3 days later, October 10th. My last entry. I'm full recuperated. I'm strong, and they've laid off the drugs the last couple of days, so I'm lucid. I figure this is as good a time as any to make my exit. I just need to find out for myself that Joshua's okay. I'm his older brother. That's my job. And I'm never gonna find out in this place. They're never gonna let me leave if the nightmares don't stop, and the nightmare won't stop until I've checked on Joshua, so I'm stuck. I only hope it goes okay. With any luck, I'll be blogging again soon with good news, a clear head, and some idea of what the future holds. Until then, PFC Alex Shepard, my full name, signing off. I'm at this hospital. And then Silent Hill Homecoming happens. So I've been reading this for about it's been about 40 minutes since I started the stream, and all I've done is read the character blog. The other ones are Elle Holloway, which is basically just her talking about how the town is going to shit, and how she's having to break into closed down supermarkets in order to find food. And how her mom's super in denial about how things are, like, bad. And then there's, like, a dude that she was hanging up posters with, whose name is Clint, and then he fucking disappeared. And she's been blogging this all from a library, which apparently still has an internet connection. Have you ever been to Silent Hill does not have the best Wi-Fi setup, just kind of in general. I'm going to go ahead and read the first entry to Deputy Wheeler, his blog, and this'll give you an idea of basically what the whole thing is like. Open your eyes! You open your eyes, you might just start seeing what's really going on in the world. For now, just think about this. There were a total of 6 moon landings between 1969 and 1972. Over the next 3 decades, we've managed to make laptop computers, cell phones the size of credit cards, advances in DNA testing, yet we've never managed to get back to the moon. So without any hard evidence, what makes you believe we ever actually landed on the moon in the first place? If we can't do it now, how the hell did we do it back then? Like, That's the general gist. And then he talks about how he is sneaking onto the computer to post on this blog behind Adam Shepard's back, Alex's dad. And he's talking about how, like there's a certain degree where it's just like, oh yeah, my boss bought these traffic cameras and they're always watching, so always watch them. And it's just like, wow, you're really kind of... Like, I guess they're cops, so, like, by all means, undermine your own bullshit, I guess. And then he's talking about how library cards are a conspiracy. Like, okay, let me go ahead and read this one. Do you borrow books from the library? Hey, don't get me wrong. Reading is good for you. In fact, the government is so happy that you're reading, they want you to know they want to know what you're reading as well. So remember, every swipe of that library card sends a nice little bite of information to your friendly FBI office, letting them know just what it is you've checked out. Could be Huckleberry Finn, or it could be Mein Kampf. Jesus, dude. Which one do you think they'll be more interested in? I'm sure they'll come knocking at your door one day to tell you. It's probably not either of those, honestly. They're probably more interested in the person that just checked out the copy of the Communist Manifesto, honestly. Deputy Wheeler seems like the kind of guy who would be into Bitcoin, probably. Blah, blah, blah. People are listening into to our cell phone conversations. Yeah, we know. God. He talks about how, Adam Shepard disappears at one point. He starts talking about, around September 17th, he starts talking about, like, life in Shepard's clan. And how tourists have stopped showing up and things like that. Minnie, don't. I'm trying to read about... Minnie, I'm trying to talk about Deputy Wheeler blogging about chemtrails. Minnie has departed. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. I just got something new on the radar I want to talk to you about. They're called chemtrails. Now, when an ordinary plane flies overhead, it leaves what they call a contrail, but chemtrails are different. They last much longer and dissipate into the air, leaving the sky overcast. They usually show up in a crisscross pattern. There have been documented sightings of these things all over the world. The reason this caught my attention was because of the weather aspect of the story. This town is so damn gloomy. I can't remember the last time I saw sunshine. Could this be what's causing it? And if it is, who's behind it? Of course, the usual suspects come to mind. The federal government, NATO, the UN, the pharmaceutical industry, the oil companies, the list goes on. But what are they trying to do? Why are they doing it here? So let's get this straight. Now, obviously, Deputy Wheeler doesn't know about the cult shit at this point in the narrative. But I love the idea that Silent Hill dips into the fog world, and Shepherd's Glen by extension, because of chemtrails. It's not drugs. It's not the fucking, like, dark spirits bleeding over into reality. No, it's chemtrails, everybody. We figured it out. Blah, 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 blah. Trilateral Commission, so on and so forth. I'm a little shocked he doesn't start talking about reptilians. He starts talking about chemtrails again, and how people are still disappearing. Okay, so this is a genuinely funny part of this. Like, this whole thing has been, honestly, like, I love the Wheeler blog because it's actually pretty funny. But this is probably my favorite part. My favorite part of Deputy Wheeler's blog is that he is talking about all this shit, like trilateral commissions, faked moon landings. But he draws the line at saying that chemtrails are iron oxide that is being dropped by the government to deliberately cause global warming. He's just like, listen, we know that global warming is because we're pumping too much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The verdict's in on that one. It's not, the chemtrails aren't causing global warming. Like, that's fucking hilarious to me. He draws the line at the federal government is intentionally causing global warming. Like, listen, I may think we faked the moon landing. Oh my god, okay. He's talking about, like, trying to get in touch with, Judge Holloway and Mayor Bartlett. I guess that I'm assuming they must have decided that maybe going into, like, 9/11 trutherism, like, this, like, in 2008 was maybe a bit much. So instead what they did was they went into Franklin Delano Roosevelt knew about the attack on Pearl Harbor ahead of time. He starts talking about Lincoln and JFK assassinations, so on and so forth. He talks about meeting L as of September 28th. Things start getting real around September 28th, where he starts talking about how, like, hey, I know I started this blog to talk about crazy conspiracy shit, but there's actually something honest to God wrong with this place. Let's see. Talks about how the internet connection's starting to go in and out, so things are really starting to get bad. He starts kind of getting into maybe that's part of the conspiracy. I could have sworn that at least at one of these points he said sheeple, but apparently he does not say sheeple at any point, which is a little disappointing. But yeah, those are the Silent Hill Homecoming Diaries. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the chat here real quick. If you want to run through those yourself, you can. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and jump into the game now, because we have quite a bit to get through. Not really a whole lot, but, like, enough that, hey, I should probably start playing this fucking video game. You know? Like, for real. Oh, I fucked up closing this case. Hold on. There we go. 50 minutes into my Silent Hill Homecoming stream, and I have finally started playing Silent Hill Homecoming. Welcome to the Shark stream. We're glad to have you here. Very sniffly all of a sudden. always down for impromptu book club. One of these days, I'll do a genuine book club. Again. Because book club was probably, like... I would say book club's probably one of the more ambitious things that I've actually done on stream. And I had a lot of fun with it, honestly. Chorch. Are these fries cold? They are. I still have Takis from yesterday. Hold on. Alright. So we had to come up here to save, but I'm actually going to go ahead and head back down here real quick. Because there is something that I want to make sure that I show off before we, like, start solving the puzzles in this area. First off, barbed wire. There are 5 slots, each of which could hold an item. Penitence, vengeance, desire, sorrow, and sacrifice. So we need to find the items that go on each of these little slot things. And to do that, we have to solve puzzles. As one does. In some cases, they're not really puzzles. It's like, bring an item to this place, do the thing. Hello. We're gonna go ahead and equip the dagger here real quick. Bad guys! There's something on top of that torso. I got a chalice plate. So the place where you find the plates is important to where they actually go on the organ. And I'll show you what I mean in a bit here. It's an excerpt from a psalm. Blessed is the man who does not tread the path of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Hell yeah, didn't miss the stream. You did not miss the stream, Ganon. It's true. You did miss the impromptu book club at the start of the stream, but that's fine. You can check that out. It was like the first 50 minutes of the stream. You actually just showed up for me actually starting the game. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So this is something that's actually taken more or less right from Silent Hill 3. If you remember, there was the whole bit where, like, you go to the confessional and the woman's talking about how poorly she treated her daughter. Sadly, my own stream is starting in like 20 minutes, but I love tuning into yours whenever I can. Oh, it's great having you here, Ganon. Maybe they know what's going on around here. Let's have a talk.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 4 years since my last confession. I don't blame you for ignoring me, Father. I'm not even sure you can help me. I'm lost. I'm so deep beyond the reach of my faith, and I'm sinking further away.
What did you do?
What could you have done that was so terrible?
I took my role as a father and I turned it into a daily chore. Fed him, cleaned him, put him to bed. I treated the dog with more respect. And when I was given a second son, the first might as well have been a stranger sleeping in our house.
This all sounds kind of familiar. Sounds like you can change.
I feel that you could start loving your son at any time.
I do love my son, Father. I love both my sons. But I had to make a choice. And the only way to live with that was to make sure my son never loved me. I had to make sure that he would never feel joy or compassion. All the things that make life worth living. You must understand, I was only trying to make things easier for him. And for me. And for this selfishness, I ask forgiveness.
If you truly want forgiveness, then you already have it.
Thank you, Father. And now I have something for you, Father.
I don't need anything from you. What?
So it's super obvious who that was. I got the kneeling man plate. Is that what he's doing? It was you! Candle. Health Dwink. Alright, let's go ahead and save since we've gotten a few items. But so that was our second, moral choice that can affect the ending. And because of what we did, we're on track to get the good ending no matter what we do next. Because there is a third choice that you make. But it only matters if we didn't kill our mom. Or I should say, didn't mercy kill our mom, rather. And if we didn't forgive the guy in the booth. In that situation, the third choice actually determines whether you get the worst end or the bad end. Oh, fuck. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't really want to deal with this right now. I'm trying to let him talk here. Anyway, in that situation, the final choice actually determines. Well, that gun seems powerful. It's the laser pistol that you unlock with the UFO ending, which is one of the endings that you can get in the scenario that I'm describing. Boop. Those arms are at kind of awkward angles. Candle plate. I have to. Expression on the statue is one of sadness.
Elle?
Uh-oh. Some sort of indicator that Elle is in trouble? Surely this will have no, impact on how the rest of this plays out. Alright, let's see here. Together, the three paintings form a scene of a man pursuing a mysterious woman. This painting shows an alluring woman draped in luxurious silks. She looks vaguely familiar. Is that the right one? Oh, shit! That was a lot of bugs. It's of a man being restrained by roots from the tree. His eyes are fixed on the woman in the first painting. I forget what the clue for this is supposed to be, but obviously I skipped it somehow. Ooh, ammo. Where is the clue for this one? But yeah, if you don't mercy kill your mom, and you don't forgive the guy in the booth, you're on track to either A, get the bad ending, or B, or I should say worst end. There's a couple bad endings in this game. There's really only one good ending, and then the other thing that you can get if you did that particular stuff is you get the joke ending. Well, this isn't the right one. Here we go. Tree plate. I don't know what the thing for... Oh, shit! Anyway, rifle ammo. Make sure these are all reloaded. Okay. Oh, first aid kit. I have like a stupid amount of health items. It's a scene of a knight being stabbed in the back by an executioner. What did he do to deserve this? Surely this won't have any impact on anything that's going to happen in like the next 5 minutes. Oh shit! Oh shit, how'd it get over there? Did you take the stairs? Oh, no, there's two of them. Oh, there's two of them. Oh shit. Whoop, ow. Okay. Ow. I was just typing out the strong bad reference. Beat you to it. Oh, fuck! Bad monsters. Alright. So, penitence, vengeance, desire, sorrow, and sacrifice. Okay. So, as I said, where we find each of these is indicative of where they are supposed to be placed on here. You also seem to have a lot of health in general. I have been taking the serums that give you extra health, so I do have more health than you start the game out with. So sacrifice, we found the chalice plate in that font with the dead body in it, so that goes there. Sorrow, the statue that was holding the candle plate was sad. Desire, that dude trapped in the roots of the tree really wanted that woman a lot. So, tree plate goes here. Vengeance. Dude being stabbed by executioner. Big owie. Penitence. Pretty obvious, guy in a confessional. I thought you were going to say, I have been taking a lot of naps, so I'm a healthy boy. I don't take naps. I hate naps. I'm sorry. This stream is nap negative. I always feel worse when I wake up from naps. Yay! We did it! What's our prize? Oh... That's not a good prize. Hey, Dad! How you doing? What you hooked into here? This looks fun. Hey Dad, I gotta tell you, I've been dealing with some shit recently.
Dad.
Alex? What are you doing here?
I'm here to save Joshua.
Joshua? You can't save him. You need to get out of here.
Stop giving me orders, Dad. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You hate me. It's okay. I don't blame you.
I don't hate you. I forgot you. A long time ago.
I never meant to hurt you, son. I had to make a choice. And now I'm paying for it. We all are. After all I've done, you still wear my old dog tags. That must mean something.
What are you talking about? These are mine. I'm a soldier, just like you wanted.
Alex, you've been in the hospital.
I know. I was wounded in battle.
No. A mental hospital. You've been there ever since the accident.
No. That's not true. I'm a soldier. I protect people.
We had to take you there. After that night. After I gave your brother this.
What is this thing? What did you do? Where's Joshua?
Alex, forgive me.
No! No!
Surprise! Everything about Alex Shepard's backstory is a lie! Hooray! What a Silent Hill revelation! So here's the thing. Double Helix, their whole idea was that we're gonna make a Silent Hill game with good combat, and we're going to justify that by saying that the main character was a soldier. And then it turns out he wasn't a soldier at all. All that shit that I read you in his online diary at the beginning of the stream, all totally fake. Never happened. I mean, except for the part that he was in a hospital and he escaped from it. That definitely happened. But all that shit about a Sergeant Nash and, like, militias and so on and so forth, going on tours and stuff like that, all fake. Never happened. He was just delusional. Let's talk about how fucking weak of a twist it is to be like, oh yeah, your backstory isn't real, you're just crazy. Alright, I gotta hop over to my stream. Oh my god, he was a Gaia incel the whole time. Have a good one, Gage. That twist sucks balls. Look at stream Ganon. Woo! Oh, boy, oh boy. But wait! It's gonna get worse! We got the Shepard family ring. Who's ready for it to get worse? I am. Dad, are you ready for it to get worse? Adam Shepard is going to be Adam Shepard would like to stay for the rest of the game, but he really has to split. We're going to pick up this drawing. What was that noise? Ah, barbed wire. Okay. I want to say that when Bob was on, he mentioned the concept of stolen valor, which I don't, like, is that what's happening here? I don't really know. Look at this hot steam. Ouch. Ouch, steam. I don't know that you can heal your way through that. I think at one point you just kind of hit a wall. But in order to get by the steam, well, let's go ahead and check out the family ring. Dad gave me this ring moments before he was killed. He said it's been passed down through generations. I don't know that he said that, but okay. Mining equipment. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. This suit could protect me. Fuck, I guess it can. Let's go. You can actually, this is one of the suits that you can unlock to, like, play through the whole game with, and, it's not one of my favorites. I think it's kind of boring compared to some of the other ones. Push button. Oh, hey. Can you fix my gun?
Going down. You like your job, soldier? I love what I do. Fixing things. It's my gift.
Ah, so he totally knows that we're Alex Shepard. Probably because we just let the dog tags hanging out of our fucking mining gear.
I have direction.
Truly, Alex Shepard is an idiot.
It's important to know who you are.
Sure thing, Curtis. Hey, what you got behind your back there, Curtis? Oh, no. My spine.
Don't you agree, soldier?
I guess. All right, so now we get a few more Silent Hill revelations about what has been going on in Shepherd's Glen. So get ready, because it's all real goofy. Oh, hey, it's Judge Holloway.
Judge Holloway.
You should probably call me Margaret. You're so grown up now.
Hey there, Madman. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to have you.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. You try so hard to raise a child, to instill your values into her. You want her to be her own person, but you hope she'll always remember what's important. Family.
Uh-huh. Oh, happy birthday!
What's going on?
Family is the most important thing, Alex. I would do anything to protect them. That's why I sacrificed my daughter.
Oh.
What?
The founders. They had good intentions. They left the Order to start a new life in Shepherd's Glen, where they feared the wrath of our God. So they made a pact to keep us safe. All that was required was a small sacrifice. Our children. Once every 50 years, the founding families must make an offering to appease the god. One of our children, our own flesh and blood, struck down by our own hands. I did what was required. I watched the light fade from Nora's eyes as I took her life, knowing that her death would protect our family.
God.
Protect Shepherd's
Josh.
Glen. No, Alex. One of us failed. Lacked the strength to fulfill his duty. Your father.
Where's Joshua?
Don't you
Really just a
see?
one-track mind.
Because of him, our sacrifices were in vain.
Sucks.
The pact with our God was broken. Your father's lack of conviction cursed us all. Our only hope was to revive the Order which our founders abandoned. The true faith.
By kidnapping? By murdering?
Murdering?
Yeah, murdering, that's what I said.
To rebirth.
And what about Elle? You gonna kill her too?
I've tried to make Elle understand. But she's like you, Alex.
Suspicious aversion to murder.
As good and evil. But there aren't. There is only chaos and order.
Gosh, the protagonist's face looks so bad. Yeah, the lighting engine, I don't know what it is. It gets real fucked up on eyeballs and teeth for some reason.
Price of her disobedience.
Don't! Look! I can help you with all this. There must be another way.
No, Alex.
That is a
Time I finish
big drill bit.
what your father couldn't.
Oh, that's no good. Okay, it's in his leg. I know how that looks, but it's in his leg. Ah, quick time event. Ooh, golly. I feel like there really isn't any way that she should be overpowering him, honestly. Ooh, don't like that. There we go. Damn, that's rough, buddy.
Bitch!
Bitch!
It's finished.
That looks like it hurt. Alright. Lair map. Look at this fucking lair. Health Dwink. So that's why there's so many children graves. Yeah, more or less. Ceremonial dagger and a first aid kit. Okay, so we keep all of our health items, but now our only weapon is the dagger. We can find all of our other weapons, and it's important that you do, because, let me tell you, you can absolutely go into the final boss of this game without all of your other weapons, and I've seen it happen. On the Best Friends playthrough of Silent Hill Homecoming, famously, they went into the final battle without having grabbed all of their weapons again, and it wasn't a fun time for anyone, really. Okay. So here we are in the Order's lair, because I guess they just have a lair now. Door's locked, but can be opened with the right key. Well, let's go find a key. Let's not go this way just yet. Let's go over here and check these doors. Huh? Oh, there's a dude in there. Hello, sir. Oh, shit. Oh, you can also get the pipe back. No muss, no fuss. Huh? Oh. Hi. Ow. Ow. That wasn't very nice. Oh, and there's a gun right there, too. Alright. Shotgun ammo. Huh? What was that? Through the Fog, A Skeptic in Silent Hill by Paul Schiebel. I feel like I recognize that name. Silent Hill, a town known for its mysterious happenings and now defunct cult, The Order, which was recently exposed by Detective Douglas Cartland. Remember him from Silent Hill 3? But what darkness really lies behind the simple veneer of this sleepy town? Paul Schiebel's latest book chronicles his research during a 2-year stay in the town, including detailed interviews with longtime residents, cult documents you won't find anywhere else, and an appendix of popular local legends. As expected, life in Silent Hill is far more mundane than you may have heard, and the great evil the Order sought to find originated from the same abyss whence all religions spring, nowhere darker than the fanatical minds of its followers. Okay, and we got a handgun now, and I'm gonna grab this key. It's Sector 3 key. This key could get me into the next wing. Alright, we got anything important around here? We got a drawing. Get in here? Nope. Can I get through here? Nope. Oh. Oh, there's 2 of them. Hey, man. Why does this dude's mask look like it's made out of skin? Maybe it is. Gross. Alright, now we could get in here before, so let's, I guess, check this area pretty thoroughly. Door's locked. Door's locked. Door's locked. This is a puzzle that we can only get through with the help of an AI-controlled character. So we're going to need to come back here. This isn't going to open. Alright, let's go to Sector 3. It's a large metal key. Hello? Yeah, it's me. Hi. Alright. Now, something we're going to need to make sure that we look out for is dudes that are wielding guns. Locked. It won't open. Because dudes with guns in this are actually pretty bad news. Because not only can they just fucking shoot you, but they also have a melee attack that is pretty devastating, honestly. Way to time that fucking dialogue, guys. Why is my phone buzzing? Hold on. Okay, let's see if we can't... There's 2 guys in this hallway, but if we're really careful, We can activate them one at a time, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here he comes. Hey, I killed your buddy. Does that make you mad? Are you upset? Are you gonna cry? Can't even fucking deal with the knife. Like, goodness. Huh? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's an easy way to say, hey, you're not leaving here without Elle. Bad things happening, it sounds like. Hey, what's going on in here?
Curtis, stop!
It's a damn shame. People just treat such nice things.
Well, that's the thing he said earlier in the game. Alright, well, we should probably go help her. Hold on. Hop up over this thing. He's suddenly, like, way more goofy. Like, prior to this, he was a very, like, kind of reserved character outside of, like, maybe the dialogue trees. But, like, now he's just getting goofy with it. Like, watch this. Hey, man. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, can you fix my gun?
You're going down.
Alright, so here's the thing. Curtis's buzzsaw has a very absurd wind-up, which means he can't really, like, stop us from just comboing him, and now he's dead. Now we'll never find someone who knows something about fixing guns.
Alex. My mother.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Elle.
God, I can't believe this.
We gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Alex, my mom! Yeah, no, I took care of it already. Don't worry. Alright, let's check in here real quick, just make sure. First aid kit, health drink. We got this big old fucking book. It looks like a doctrine describing their faith. It reads, "Every child born of the flesh bears the filth of the flesh that created it. The lives of the unpure are steeped in filth, and their deeds and words spread filth through the world. Even death is not enough to cleanse generations of this filth from the flesh. The only way to ensure these poor souls can live pure lives is to cleanse the flesh from their bodies." Delightful. What a wonderful religion this sounds like. Room 301 key. That's where we're gonna get all our weapons back. Alright, now we can do this. Rotate. I love how the texture on the wheel resets every time the animation loops. We have another one of those gates to get through, so just kind of keep an eye out for that when it happens again. I feel like there's a gunman that's going to be popping out of here somewhere.
You want a piece of me?
Oh yeah, this guy. Ow. Ow. I'm just gonna... Oop. Right, knife time. Oop. Good angle. Alright, so room 301. Here we go. Hello! Weapons! What's this? The note says, I'm happy to report today I successfully converted 7 subjects to serve the will of our divine lord. If God is willing, please take this as a sign of my commitment and spare my wife, for she does not know better. Yours, Steve. Aw, Steve. Your wife will not be spared. Here we go. Pistol ammunition. Got all my weapons back. Thank goodness. So, in addition, there should be an upgrade to the hunting rifle in this level as well. Also got an extra serum, so we're going to go ahead and use that right away. Because we do just need to heal up a little bit. And the permanent bonus to our... Come on. The permanent bonus to our health is a nice touch. It's propaganda on why people should join their religion. The time has come. These dark days are merely a test to find the worthy. None of you will survive the coming fires. You know this in your hearts. All of the horrors you may have witnessed are nothing compared to the hell that awaits you. We know your fears. We know you are not mad. Flee to us for shelter from the coming storm. Flee to us to absolve your sins. Flee to us because you have nowhere else to run. Please join us at our weekly service, Friday, 6 p.m. at the Church of the Holy Way. Coffee and donuts served. Oh, fuck, coffee and donuts. That's awesome. This paper lists more people they've brought here to torture. By decree of the ordained council, the following have been chosen to serve the will of our divine lord: Autry H., Thomas S., Terry L., Maggie G., Mary A., Sarah E., David S., Julie J., Susie R., William H., Ressie T., Millie A. Remember the penalty for not serving our Lord is death. Do not keep company with those who have not faith, for what is there in common between the righteousness and evil, or between light and dark? Oh shit, oh fuck. Hello, Gray, welcome to the Shark Stream. No, don't worry, it was Autry. Autry. You're okay, don't worry. Ooh, first aid kit. Who the fuck is Autry? Yeah, hello, my name is Autry, fake name. It's a memo. It reads, the experiment failed. It was a shining hope for us all, but the weakness of a few has darkened the light for us all. In our response, we must purpose to great shepherd's clan. Blah, 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 blah. People are doomed to hell and don't even know it. It falls to us in our enduring order to save them. We alone can offer them salvation, and their salvation lies here in Silent Hill, where we belonged all along. Go save them all. They are frightened and know not what awaits them if they refuse us, so give them the choice. JARHDHGP. Parallel worlds with Autio Earth. Oh my god, the citizens of Shepherd's Glen are being abducted and brought here to Silent Hill. Was that not clear? I don't want to deal with the guys in this area, so we're gonna blast them. Okay. So we're heading for Sector 1. How did I get there before? Oh, I went the wrong way. Hold on. Reporting in. No. No. Alright. Hello? Ooh. Well, we're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, hey! Upgraded rifle. I got the police marksman rifle. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Has increased damage and holds more ammunition over the regular rifle. Dope. Set of bylaws for how to live by the Order's system of beliefs. 1. Commitment. All members of the Order must have fully committed themselves to this purpose in their beliefs, their activities, and their lives. 2. Membership. Membership within the Order is extended to all that seek the old ways. A. Levels of membership. A. Mother Circle. The Mother is considered the founding group of the Order. The name of the founding group is the Mother. Okay. B. Daughter Circle. Any second-generation group hived off of the Mother. C. Servant Circle. Any third-generation group stemming from the Mother. 3. The High Council. The High Council is set in place as a tool for all within the Order to make use of. The purpose of the High Council shall be to aid in the process of group formation as needed, act as governing body, agreements and discipline procedures. Yep. So it's like a pyramid scheme. Fuck that chair. It's locked. It won't budge. Okay, well, here we go. So, this is the final, like... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck these chairs. Yeah. Get out of here. This is the final, big, what's the word I'm looking for? It's actually a pyramid head scheme. Got him! This is the final big, what's the word I'm looking for? Moral choice in the game. It's Deputy Wheeler. He has a lot of knives in him. Like, there's at least 3. Maybe even 4. Give him a medkit. He'll be fine. So you can just choose not to give him a medkit, and I mean, like, if you're looking at him and he's just like, he has 5 knives stabbed into his torso, and you can't, is that Fresh Step? Oh shit! Why is there Fresh Step in the fucking... What does the Order need with kitty litter? Oh god. I need to change one of the litter boxes today, I just remembered. I'll do that after the stream. But you can decide that he's too far gone and just not save him. And there's only one scenario where that would actually matter. So here's the scenarios that you deal with, right? Order of Minmo, god. So, there's 5 endings in the game. 3 of those endings are determined solely by the choices that you make with regards to your mother and father. They are mercy killing your mother and forgiving your father, not mercy killing your mother but forgiving your father, mercy killing your mother but not forgiving your father, and then there are 2 endings that you get by not mercy killing your mother and not forgiving your father, and each of those endings is determined by whether or not you save Wheeler. And in one of those scenarios, it's the UFO ending. And that's the one where you don't mercy kill your mom, you don't forgive your father, but you save Wheeler. So this is a little bit of a point of contention for this game, where it is entirely possible to accidentally get the UFO ending on your first playthrough. Where like, let's say you decide, I can't bring myself to mercy kill my mother, and I can't bring myself to forgive my father for being kind of a dick. But I want to save Wheeler. Can you imagine playing through this game with how just like
to get him out of here.
melodramatic? His mouth didn't move.
I can't. Not without Joshua.
Be careful. I can't lose you too.
With how like B-movie melodramatic it's been, and then you get the fucking UFO ending. Like, imagine being that kid. Body bags. Delicious. Bazinga. It won't budge. I say that kid like this isn't an M-rated game, but I also say like this isn't an M-rated game like kids don't play M-rated games. I hear boat noises. Locked. It won't open. Lock is broken. I can't open the door. Oh, hey. Save point. Ooh, behind the back save. Hot tricks. God, it's a good thing I, like, did that whole bit with the blog posts for, like, 50 minutes at the start of the stream, because we would have finished this in, like, an hour. Won't budge. Alright, let's fucking go do the goddamn final puzzle then. So this is a big evil room. Okay, so there's some shit going on here. We got this fucking thing. And we got these fucking things. It's a tablet etched on the wall. It appears to be written in a strange symbolic language. Weird noises coming from behind this door. Don't know that I like it. We also got these weird symbols. So let's find out what it all means. Squishy. Squishy noises. I feel like I drank that energy drink too quickly. I need to find energy drinks that taste worse. Okay. So, all of these, like, symbols and panes of glass and stuff like that, they have a lot to do with, like, the way that the Order branch of... the Shepherd's Glen branch of the Order functions. And this whole, like, sacrifice scheme they got going on. So we're going to go ahead, start here, and just kind of walk around the room to get an idea of, like, how it all works. What energy drink were you drinking? Mountain Dew Rise energy, which I think is being discontinued because I'm seeing it less and less at the places I go to buy energy drinks. We, the family Holloway, in order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter into this holy contract with our God, accept our duties as keeper of lore, and willingly consign our child to the noose in God's name. Lore? So, willingly consign our child to the noose. Now, some of these rules are a little open to interpretation. So, keeper of the lore, they're the keepers of law, they're judges in the area. Mountain Dew decided you, Gage, weren't buying enough, so they're canning it. I mean, they were already canning it. Like, what do you think I'm drinking it out of? In this case, consigning their child to the noose is basically death by strangulation. Nora Holloway was strangled to death. That's why the monster that she turns into, the monster she is rebirthed as, is Asphyxia, whose entire imagery is all about strangulation and who we defeat by forcing her to breathe. That is the symbol for the Holloway family. That is the symbol for the method of sacrifice. Next up. We, the family Bartlett, in order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter into this holy contract with our God, accept our duties as executor of law, and willingly consign our child to the earth in God's name. Executor of law, they're the mayor, the major political family, basically. And they consign their child to the earth. Joey Bartlett was buried alive. That's why his monster form is a big, gross tree. Because it was born from the earth, basically. Symbol of the Bartlett family, method of death. So much for separation of church and state. We, the family shepherd, in order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter into this holy contract with our God, accept our duties as master of arms, and willingly consign our child to the water in God's name. Master of arms, they're cops, consign their child to the water, drowning. Basically. Symbol of the Shepherd family, method of death. And finally, the Fitch family. We, the family Fitch, in order to ensure our continued protection and prosperity, do enter into this holy contract with our God, accept our duties as performer of rites, doctor, and willingly consign our child to the knife in God's name. Willingly consign our child to the knife, they're dismembered. Dismembered, bled dry, what have you. It's why Scarlet's monster form, the way that, like, it's defeated is by splitting open the flesh and exposing the bloody meats within. Symbol of the Fitch family, and I guess method of death, basically. So, we have some symbols to line up. I think this is actually a symbol from the Flauros, if I remember right. That bug thing right there. Okay, so it's a prescription pad from Dr. Fitch. He must have stood here during the last ritual. He just decided to leave a bottle of medicine here, I guess, for whatever reason. Now, an important thing to note is that I believe the symbols of every family are on this. However, the method of sacrifice, there's only Holloway, Fitch, and Bartlett. Once we have completed this, we're going to come over here, and this is where we're going to put in the stuff for the family shepherd. All right, so let's turn the inner ring. So we need to have this reflect that Fitch was on the bottom right. Then his symbol was the eyeball, so let's go ahead and turn it to that. And if everything works out well... Oh, nope, we might need to go to the second eyeball, because this is going to put the symbol of the family shepherd with the asphyxiation sacrifice symbol. So we're going to need to keep turning here. And one more. Done and done. The rings have locked in place. Okay, rotate. So this is going to be for the shepherd family. So method of sacrifice was consigning to the water. And then symbol for the shepherd family is this weird trident. Okay, let me just check. Okay. Okay. This is the sacrificial altar for the Fitch family. This must have been the altar where Dr. Fitch put Scarlet after he dismembered her. Theodore Fitch, Rose Fitch, Rusty Fitch, Scarlet Fitch. There are 4 names on the plaque. Yep. Over here, this is the Holloway sacrificial altar. This must be where Nora was brought after Judge Holloway suffocated her. There are 4 names written on this plaque. Anne Holloway, Ernest Holloway, Lawrence Holloway, Nora Holloway. This is the Bartlett sacrificial altar. This must be where Mayor Bartlett laid Joey's dead body after he buried him alive. This plaque has 4 names written on it. Helen Bartlett, Charles Bartlett, Patricia Bartlett, Joseph Bartlett. Now, with everything that we have learned, the 4 major families of Shepherd's Glen having entered into this pact to sacrifice their children, the fact that Joshua is missing, the fact that the mom and dad don't really want to talk about it, you might have an idea of where this is going. But here comes the final twist. It's the Shepherd sacrificial altar. There are 4 names written on the plaque. Daniel Shepherd, Thomas Shepherd, Rebecca Shepherd, Alex Shepherd.
What's the matter?
Get dressed.
What are you doing here, Alex? That freak if he finds out.
Give that to me. Someone will see us.
No!
It's okay. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Why are we here, Alex? What's going on?
What's the matter? You scared?
Oh no, I'm cool. It's just... Dad never lets us out on the lake.
Not you, anyway. Dad thinks you're a little baby who can't do anything on his own.
Oh yeah? Then why'd he give me this?
What is that?
That's Dad's ring. But he told me not to show you, so I guess that makes me cooler.
Let me see it.
No!
What a piece of crap.
It's not. It's worth more than $1 million. That's why Dad gave it to me. Give that back! Give that back! Come on!
Monetary value is all I care about! Oh shit!
Josh! Josh!
Do you know what you've done?
It was an accident.
This is not the way it's supposed to be. I chose you. Now you've ruined it for all of us.
No, he's okay. Right? He's like... No. No. I can save him. I can save him. I can save him. He's okay.
Josh has been dead the entire fucking time! It's literally just the twist from Silent Hill 2! Surprise! So the implication appears to be that in order for the ritual to work, the parents of the founding families of Shepherd's Glen need to choose the kid that they're going to sacrifice ahead of time and commit to that. So because Josh died and not Alex, it fucked up the whole thing. By the way, quick question. Did Alex's dad's watch have that time on the clocks were stuck at? Yes, because Josh died at 2:06 a.m. This is Amnion. Amnion's kind of fucking weird to look at, and a little discomforting. We're gonna beat it up. Oof. Now, this is actually a bit of a difficult fight if you don't have, like, the weapons. Luckily for us, I went out of my way to go pick up all of the weapons. So we're just gonna... Please don't make that noise. Round 2. Fight. Gross. Oh, hold on. Let me just... Let's finish this. Slurp.
Sorry, Josh.
Ooh, my bookends are almost here. Sorry, I'm really excited about these bookends I ordered.
Never meant for this to happen. Here, buddy. Take this. I forgot.
You sure fucking did, Alex. What a weird thing to forget. Like, I suppose I can't, like, give you too much crap for it, because it's, again, literally just the plot twist of Silent Hill 2, where James also forgot that he killed someone close to him. But yeah, like I said, the implication seems to be that because it wasn't Alex, that's what fucked up the ritual. There's a couple different ways that you could look at it. Another way that I tend to look at it is just like, you know, if it's... Oh, fucking now his leg is injured. You were getting around that fucking lair fine with a giant drill bit hole in your leg. Oh, hey, Al. The way that I looked at it before for a while was that the reason... I kind of hate the twist if I forgot my traumatic past for plot convenience.
What did you see in there?
What I needed to.
With Silent Hill 2, it feels a little bit better, just because, like, you get the sense that the entire reason that James came to Silent Hill wasn't necessarily that he forgot about it, but more that he came to Silent Hill specifically to punish himself. I've unlocked the Big Rig Alex costume! Hooray! Yes, I would like to save my game, thank you. This is just fucked up enough for me to believe it. It's true. This game is a little bit more action B-movie. So that's Silent Hill Homecoming. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is really the worst of the bunch, honestly. But it's like, one of the great things about Silent Hill Homecoming is that it's bad in a fun way. Like, you can have, like, it's not, like, super broken, so, like, it's easy enough for you to, like, kind of commit to and get experience. Oh, worse than Downpour? I actually really like Downpour. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. When we get to Downpour, I am almost certain that I am just going to gush about it the entire time. Because Downpour is actually my favorite of the Western-developed Silent Hill games. Nah, don't worry about it. I understand that for some people they still don't like it, which, like, is fine. Like, here's the thing. I like Downpour a lot. I like Downpour when you kind of look at it in the grand scheme of, like, the Western-developed Silent Hills. I feel like it's the only one that really kind of tried to do its own thing and kind of expand on certain properties of Silent Hill. I have a soft spot for Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories is also very good, and I'm also excited to get to that one. I like that one a lot, honestly. And of course, we'll be starting that next Saturday, so look forward to that. But this game is at the very least, like, a lot of fun to play, and it's a lot of fun to just kind of enjoy as, like, the schlocky B-movie bullshit it is. Now, something that was mentioned on the stream with Bob is there was somebody, I forget who it was in the chat, talking about unused concepts for this game. Earlier versions of the game, earlier plots of the game that leaned, let's say, a little bit more heavily into the legacy of the Silent Hill series. And one of the things that was mentioned that I didn't want to get into at the time because it involved spoilers was that, yeah, there was supposed to be a big Dragon Ball Z battle between Joshua and Alessa over Toluca Lake for control of the town, with Alessa representing the element of fire and Joshua representing the element of water. And goddamn, I wish we got that version of the game. To a certain extent. I'm hoping that with... So, here's the thing. We're almost certain that at this time, there's some Silent Hill thing that they're working on. And we are almost certain that it's being made by Bloober Team, which is... I'm not super happy about that. I'm hoping that at some point, like, if I ever do get, like, an Xbox Series X, I do want to try playing the medium just to show it off and talk about all the just awful things it does. Did we get the extra scene? Nope. Okay. There's one other thing that I want to show since we got through that pretty quickly. And I'll get to that in a moment. But there's two different ways that this could go. It could... I hope... I don't have a whole lot of faith in Bloober Team. If they give us a Silent Hill game that knocks it out of the park, I will be pleasantly surprised, honestly. Like, fuck, I'll give them that one if it's good. If it's not, it's either going to be bad in like a really I don't want to play the attract mode on loop here. It's either going to be bad in a really sort of like damaging way, or it's going to be really bad in a goofy way. Like if Bloober Team gives us like original concept Silent Hill 5, then yeah, okay, I'll take it. Honestly. Like, if they do some big crossover event with all the protagonists that, like, solidifies certain canon endings from the previous games, then, like, fuck it. I'll accept that, honestly. But again, I don't have a whole lot of faith, honestly. So the one thing that I wanted to show off here is you saw it, I showed this off when we started the game, and you saw it when we finished the game just now. Beating the game with certain endings gives you unlock costumes. And most of them are, like, not really anything to write home about, honestly. Like, you've got your standard Alex, you've got Young Alex, which is a Konami Code costume. This is basically just how he shows up in flashbacks. You got Deputy Alex, which is Alex but cop. I think Blue Box has a better chance to make good Silent Hill than Bloober Team. Yeah, if Blue Box was making a Silent Hill game. I am joking, of course, yeah. Oh my god, that whole thing is a shit show. My favorite thing about that is that they've repeatedly had to say, like, we are not affiliated. Like, here's the thing. When they were doing stuff for Phantom Pain and PT, like, there wasn't even really anyone going out of the way to say, like, we're not affiliated with Kojima, we're not affiliated with Konami. But, like, they've had to go on record multiple times saying, hey, we have nothing to do with any of these people. And at the same time, they're still kind of, like, banking on that. Like, they're still using it in their fucking, advertising to a certain extent. Like that fucking one that's like the blurry photo of the dude with an eye patch. Like, come on. But people who are talking about Abandoned still keep tagging it with Silent Hill and Metal Gear, which is just like, look, I know y'all are fucking starved for content, but please. So Deputy Alex, but all Alex Cop R Bastard. Big Rig Alex, which is Alex dressed as like a pudgy trucker like Travis Grady from the start of the game. ER Alex, it's Alex covered in blood in Scrubs. Order Soldier Alex, it's that section of the game where briefly you're wearing mining gear. It's not my favorite. The one that we're here for, though, is Boogeyman Alex, which is just Alex with a pyramid head helmet. And boy howdy, the game can't handle it. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
Where's my squad? Are they here? Did they make it?
Elbows.
Hey, talk to me. Say something. Oh, God. Oh, God! Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me? No. Hey! No. Where am I? Hey, what is this place? Hey, where are you taking me? No! Where am I, man? Hey, wait. Where are you going? Don't leave me here!
Our big dumb helmet. Ooh. See? The doctor that looked like our dad is getting cut in half. It was foreshadowed the whole time. So the entire thing here is that this helmet clips through everything. Like, it's comical. We're unfortunately not going to get to play enough of the game to really show it off properly. But I'm going to show off as much as I can.
Josh. Josh, is that you?
But you get this for getting what is effectively the bad ending. Now I mentioned that the choices that you make at certain points in the game affect which ending that you get, but there really isn't like any sort of like indication as to exactly why the choices that you make give you the endings that they do. I'm trying to remember what the various endings are. So there's the one that we got where it's just everything is fine. There's one where like you wake up, hey man, how's it going? You wake up and you are in the tub at your house and your dad's drowning you. So like everything just like it's weird. There's the UFO ending. I'm trying 624872. I'm trying to remember what the other one is. Shit. Because the one that you do to get this the helmet,
Josh,
the
where are you
boogeyman
going?
outfit, is where you basically you don't mercy kill your mom, you don't forgive your father,
Josh,
and then
stop!
you let Wheeler die. And the way that that ending plays out is that you wake up strapped to a chair, and then two pyramid heads flanking you walk into the room, and they put a boogeyman helmet on you, and you turn into a pyramid head. I think the last one is you're in a hospital and you're being administered, like, shock therapy, but I don't remember right off the bat. Outside of the boogeyman ending and, like, the UFO ending, none of the endings really leave too much of an impression, honestly. What's up? Oh, hey there. This isn't really a great knife. It's more of an okay knife. Get it? Because his weapon is the great knife. I make it the joke. I make it a little funny. But you can see that in a lot of cases, like, more than anything, it clips through ourselves. Like, it clips through our torso quite a bit, which is very funny. I'm going to see if I can get us through to... the cutscene at the end of this. Just gotta... We're gonna speedrun this a little bit. Just gotta remember which fucking way I go. Yeah, well, oh, I don't think it's letting me skip this, actually. Because it's very, it's a lot of fun to try and, like, watch this game kind of, like, navigate the helmet in the environment of a truck cabin that is comparatively cramped to some of these other areas. We can also see if maybe we might be able to do that other speedrun skip that was brought up when Bob was on. Where's the door here again? Okay, it's to my right, so it's over this way. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. Door is unlocked. Please let me through.
Joshua, is that you?
I'm busy. Go away.
Okay.
I want my toy.
Are you afraid?
Aren't you afraid of being here alone?
Let's just taunt
I'm
our
a brave soldier.
the nightmare ghost of our dead brother.
I'm looking for Robbie.
I don't think I can help you.
Sorry, I don't have any toys for you.
Find Robbie. I want my toy back. I want my toy back.
Okay, okay. Where's the last place you saw him?
In my room.
Okay, I'll go see if I can find him.
Wow, you are breathtakingly unhelpful, Josh. Where's the last place you saw him? In my room. Meat, hole, meat, hole, meat, hole. Schlorp. Uh-oh. Look at the helmet just wiggling around. That's great. Nasty. Nope, just gonna leave. Oh, fuck, they followed me. They followed me. Oh, get into the cutscene. Josh. The radio's still going off.
Here.
I want Robbie.
This is yours, you remember?
Oh, the helmet's blocking the camera! Amazing.
Where are you going?
Huh?
Josh!
If they had a bit more time to, like,
Josh, come back!
do weird shit with this game,
Where are
I
you
would love
going?
for this to have, like, that thing that, like, the, that one helmet, and I want to say, like, I can't remember if it's Bloodborne or Dark Souls, but, like, the really pointy helmet where if you slide down a ladder, it makes a noise as it hits all the rungs. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot for showing off that one skip that like clears out basically half the game.
Bad dream?
Uh-huh. Long before me. Distance, promise, isolation. Oh yeah, they do. This is like a pre-rendered cutscene, so the helmet isn't actually in this one. Don't worry, the next cutscene it'll be back. Travis Grady. See, there it is. Everything's fine.
Hometown?
It's like blocking half the camera.
You could say that.
Good luck, soldier.
Thanks.
Oh god, the torso.
Thanks for the ride.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep probably. Thanks for the stream. You have a good one, Madmun. Thanks for coming by. Alright, so now we just need to get to my house. And then do what we can to get to the basement. How's our objectives? Need to go home. Don't need to worry about anybody fixing the gun anymore. Alright, we're gonna get the cutscene with Holloway. I'm gonna skip this one. While I'm doing this, I do want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. If you enjoyed it, you can go ahead and subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. You can also follow me on Twitter at @Sane_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/SaneIntolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Ficusart, whose work you can find on Twitter at Ficusart. That's Ficusart. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking it out.
Feels strange to be back here again.
What else? Upcoming streams. So Wednesday will be Majora's Mask. Thursday will be Final Fantasy XIV. Friday will be BioShock 2. And then next Saturday we'll be starting Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Hello?
We are, at this point, closing in
Strange.
on the end of the Silent Hill series as we know it. We've got 2 more games after this. Just grab this first. Skip this cutscene if we can. Yep. Okay. Skip this cutscene.
I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
Skip this cutscene. Kill this enemy. Slice this bad boy open. And then the way that it works is that we should just need to put our back to this and... I'm trying to remember. How does this work again? Okay, 1 second. I want to do this properly. Silent Hill Homecoming. Okay, here we go. Let's check this. This looks promising. Okay. So it's like this. Because what you're supposed to be able to do is you're supposed to be able, by going into gun aim mode, you can sometimes just essentially walk through the wall. Just a little tricky. To get right. Come on. Come on. I've done this before. I know I have. This particular video is not super clear. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. I swear to God, it feels like I almost have it. Keeps pushing me out, though. Maybe I need to get this cutscene first. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn. Speedrun glitch. It looks like maybe what it is that you need to go through at least like the whole mausoleum thing first. It's like a whole thing. It looks like I'm not going to be able to do it, unfortunately, but it's something that lets you skip like half the game. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it for now. I'll see y'all next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel, though. And I hope y'all have a good one. Take care.